Welcome back to Aikidoflow. Now, what is an Aikido attack, and does it even exist? Does it exist?
Yeah, there's plenty of attacks on Aikido. They
Really?
just don't, well, yeah, they just don't practice them as much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Gonna have a look at it. Right, an Aikido attack. Now, historically, okay, the historic form of Aikido, or the classic form of Aikido, we were never really taught to attack. I suppose to what we're talking about is we're talking about attacking people, or initiating an attack, or just attacking people without there being some kind of attack first. The focus was always on using the power of the attacker, analyzing it, redirecting it. So the attacks were not really there. We weren't focused on them. We didn't really know where they were. And to be honest with you, probably 3 years, the beginning 3 years of my training, I never did any punching at all. I didn't train for that whatsoever. Okay, well, this is it really. So you know, we were kind of taught really in the early days really that the philosophy, okay, about attacking somebody was kind of wrong, and there shouldn't be any attacks. And I suppose in theory that's right, okay. But one of my old instructors used to say, an attack is when you say it is, okay. And if there's a lot of intimidation, okay, when you come up against somebody, okay, and if you feel at some point, okay, at risk, okay, then, as you've always said, you need to move, you need to do something, as opposed to just stay there. And you know, I'm sorry, but you got to take the advantage. You know, if you're in a situation where you feel like you're at risk, something is going to happen.
Yeah, true.
Okay, you need to take that advantage at that point in time. And if that means launching some type of attack to basically allow you to either run, okay, to either, for example, let's say, for example, there's a few people, okay, you need to take one of them out of the picture straight away, so you then have one person or two people left to deal with. Do you understand? And also, you know what? There, you know, like there's this thing, and I've seen it before. When there's a couple people, okay, if you attack one person, okay, and they go down, those two other people,
a bit more wary though.
Exactly. You must have seen that a couple times.
And I didn't see that, and they walk away. yeah. I've had that.
What's your favorite attack?
The punch. Straight punch.
Show me.
So you never know it's coming. You know, I'm not adjusting my stance or anything like that. I'm just here. You know.
Why would you not adjust your stance?
Because I don't want to see it coming.
Okay.
I don't want to be like, you know, and then I don't want to see it coming. I'm just here, and it's enough to kind of, it's enough to shock them. Just a nice punch to the solar plexus.
So answer me this question. So I know your favorite, okay, which is straight from here. Like, and I know you kind of train with that. There's some slight hip movements. Is that the reason that you like to do that? Because it's a tactical, that they don't know is coming. You're not swinging back or anything like that.
Yeah, it's a quick punch. It gets from A to B very quickly. It can also be very discreet. If I went like this and I launched something at you, fine. But if I just went bang, you know, some people aren't even going to see it. You know, it just comes out quickly, and as long as you hit the right point.
Wait a second. Did you just punch?
Solar. Oh, that quick.
Explain to me how you train specifically for this no movement punch.
I would literally, I had this punch bag. It was like, imagine like some pillowcases, and there's like 2 or 3 of them all sewed together, and it's got a zip on the back, and you can put. First of all, you start with rice, then you can change it to stones or marbles, just to harden your fist, so you can put sand in it if you want. And I used to have it on my wall, and I used to stand quite close to the wall and just punch from here. Just keep punching like that from here against the wall. And I would just keep on just doing it, punching for, sometimes for half an hour, 40 minutes, just standing there, boom, 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 against the wall, just boom. And I would try to punch harder and faster, and also just condition my knuckles as well.
Yeah, this is a good point. So what happens with your knuckles, and how much under stress do you train those knuckles?
You don't have to do it too hard, because at the end of the day, the human body ain't that hard. I always just try to avoid hitting somebody in the mouth, because they got teeth there. So it would always be, body shot. So I started off with sand in my thing, and eventually I went to rice, and I had a kind of a mix of some stones and some rice as well in there, and just to kind of make it a bit harder, and just get used to my knuckles hitting the hard surface.
Mixture of stones.
Yeah, just little pebbles, not like sharp stones, just little pebbles, and just just to make it a bit harder, just so I can get used to hitting something that was a bit harder and just condition my knuckles. Hence why my skin is so dry right now.
Damn. Well, actually, you know what? That actually brings me to my favorite attack. My knuckles are too sensitive. You understand? I don't mind, like now and again, but I like to keep my knuckles soft.
The oil of Yule cream.
Yeah, exactly. Oil of Yule. My favorite attack, obviously, because I'm not really training my knuckles really that much. Really, I'm just like soft when it comes to that. You understand? So my favorite is the palm. Is the palm attack. I actually really like that, and it just means that I tend to, yes, sure, I can still do that, okay, but I tend to really like to attack more here, because it kind of lends itself more to that angle, and I kind of use that more. But to be honest with you, I think that we can talk about really our favorites, and what we like in the training to them. And it's always interesting, I think, for you to see what we do. But ultimately, I think that any attack, okay, is okay. We are really talking about the principle really behind this within the Aikido world. And it's certainly, I think it's certainly a core issue, I think, really, when it comes to really attacks that are change in our philosophy in terms of street defense. It pivoted really around really like attacks, and the idea that we were going to do attacks as opposed to wait until something happened and then try to twist someone's wrist and stuff like that, which can be almost impossible in a fast-moving situation. Okay, don't forget, okay, our merchandise, t-shirts, okay, hoodie. You want to support the channel? Hoodies, t-shirts is a good way to do that. Don't forget our training academy. Everything that we learn is on there. We look at all the attacks that we do specifically. That is all part of our street self-defense system. Okay, it's more, the attacks are more in the street self-defense as opposed to the Aikido foundation. So just so you know, but go and have a look at them and see what you think. Okay, in conclusion, attacks, absolutely, the philosophy behind not doing attacks in street self-defense just does not hold up. Okay, you need to take the advantage. You need to understand really that people don't care really what's going on, and if you feel like you are at risk, attack. Okay, do something, move, do a blow, anything that you want to do. This is defending yourself. Anyway, I hope that helps, and we'll see you on the next Aikidoflow video.